Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm super excited. I've been kind of waiting to do this video till a few things happened. So before we just jump into it, I want to do a few little disclaimers, maybe like a trigger warning. This is going to be all around my experience with some weight loss stuff that I'm doing. So if it causes you any feelings other than good vibes, just go ahead and click on out. It's okay, we'll catch you on the next video. Another thing is this is getting uploaded to encourage, inform, and give my personal experience. This might not work for you. And most importantly, please don't leave any kind of hateful comments down below. You guys, this channel is here for supporting one another, being a happy place to be. I just don't want to see anything nasty. Another thing is, keep in mind, I am a normal, average person. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I have not gone to school for anything other than an Associate of Arts degree. Okay? I'm just an average, plain Jane girl. So, let's get started, I guess. So, the first thing I did was I went to the doctor. Because you guys, at my heaviest, I weighed over 245 pounds. And I was like, it might have been 250, y'all. And I was like, if I get over 250 pounds, I'm gonna have gastric bypass surgery. I just felt very sluggish. I didn't like the way my body looked. I didn't feel good, you guys. So the first things first, I went to my doctor and I was like, hey, I'm really struggling to lose weight. I go on walks twice a day. Or if I don't go on a walk twice a day, I take a long walk in the evening with my fiance or my mom. So, I'm active at least for 30 minutes a day. I got a gym membership, started going to the gym, try to do that regularly. It's kind of, number one, the gym is out of my way. Number two, I didn't dedicate the time for it because when I did go, I got up at 4:30 in the morning, and I don't mind waking up at 5:30, but I really prefer waking up at 6. And it's hard for me to go to sleep at night. It just wasn't, I didn't have a healthy relationship with the gym. I went and did the motions. I didn't enjoy it. I just forced myself to do it. So, I told my doctor that, and I told him, I don't feel like I eat that much. I did. You guys, I downloaded my Fitness Pal, which everyone, if you have ever been interested in losing weight, you know about my Fitness Pal. And I really started tracking everything, to butter that I put on bread, from creamer that I put in my coffee. And I was way over my calorie goal. And I told my doctor that too. I was like, I don't feel like I eat to the point where I'm hurting. I'm not, I just eat when I'm hungry and don't when I'm not. And I said, I would really like to try something similar to Ozempic. So Ozempic is a drug for diabetes. One of my coworkers has diabetes, and she started using Ozempic, and she lost a crap ton of weight, you guys, a lot. I don't know how much. I didn't ask her. That's a little personal. But she looks amazing now. Not that she didn't look amazing before, but you can tell she worked hard. Anyway, so I told that to my doctor, and I said, I've heard that there are things like Wegovy. That's what the name brand is called. I don't know how my insurance is going to cover it. It's a really expensive shot, but I told him at this point, I am willing to lay down the cash. Like, I have to do some changes, and this, I think, will be the right jump start for me to start making beneficial changes in my life. It's the route that I wanted to go. So he put me on a medicine called Mounjaro. It's super simple. It's scary when you first start taking it because it's not oral. It's not, you don't take a pill. It's a shot. So I'm gonna walk you through that first and explain about the shot, how I take it, what I do, and then I'm gonna go into the lifestyle changes that I've made. And really a lot of those lifestyle changes kicked in because of the effects of the Mounjaro. So some people have negative reactions. They have nausea, vomiting, bowel movement problems, either constipation or diarrhea. I haven't really experienced anything very uncomfortable. I've been on low doses until now though. I just moved up the dose because it's hard for my pharmacy to get, because I think people are realizing that this works and they're going to the pharmacy and picking it up. And like Wegovy was having a shortage. That's what I tried to get on first, Wegovy. But they were always out and they were way behind on their stock, and like their website even said something. Anyway, it just wasn't, that medicine wasn't an option because of the stocking problem. So, on with the show, Mounjaro. This is what it looks like. This is one of my old packages. And old shots. So this is what I first started out with. This is Mounjaro, how it comes. It comes in a box like this. And there's 4 pins. I'll show you my new box next. But it comes with 4 pins. You pull a pin out. It takes 1 of these shots per week. Now, luckily I have great insurance. This one is actually very affordable, more affordable than the Wegovy. But this is how it works. This is a used shot. If it wasn't used, I'll show you what my non-used shots look like. So I started off with a 2.5, I believe, milligram. And then we went up to a 5. And then we went up to a 10. No, I started off at a 5. Started with a 5, went to a 10 milligram. Then now I'm at 11.5. I kind of fluctuate what milligram I have according to what my pharmacy has in stock. So before my doctor's appointment, because I have to be prescribed these, I call my pharmacy and I'm like, hey, what milligram of Mounjaro do you have in stock? And they'll tell me, and then I'll go from there and make my decision as to which one that I'm gonna upload. So this is a new box right here. It is a 12.5 milligrams. So it's quite a bit of a jump from the 10. This is what it looks like. Take the instructions out because I've already read all these. And that's what it looks like. So an unused pen has this purple thing, this purple tab out, and the rest of it is the same. So I'm going to put that right back. Well, I'll hang on to it. So this is the used one. This is the unused one. Do you see the difference with the purple tops? This one's pushed down, this one's still up. So what you do, I'm going to show you on an old one because it's not, my day to take it is tomorrow. I always take it every Friday. So I pull this apart on a new one. So this is just the base. I set it aside. And then you can see there's a little needle in there. And the purple thing is usually out. Then I go to the fattest part of my belly, which is right here usually. Push, let me slide you down a little bit. Push it against my skin. And then I turn, another difference is I turn the lock position to the unlock position. So I turn it from the lock to the unlock position, go to the fattest part of my stomach, and then push down on that purple pin, and then you wait for it to click. It makes a clicking sound, and then it makes another clicking sound or pop whenever it's done injecting. So you hold it against your skin for like 10 seconds at the most, and then it goes, and then it lets you know that it's done. So you hear like so you hear a when it goes in, and like a when it's done. It's a small needle, you guys. At first, I thought this was going to be traumatic. I'm not going to be able to handle it. I'm a big baby, so I don't have tattoos, and I don't do shots. Like, I do not like needles, but you don't see it because it's encapsulated in this clear thing. You press this up against your stomach, like I said, and you just hold it there, and like you barely feel it because the needle is so stinking small. You can't even really see it in there. So that's what Mounjaro does and how it operates. It's been a super successful drug for me. Again, like I said, this is by prescription. So the first month I lost almost 20 pounds. I think like 15 pounds. Then the next month I think I only lost 5 to 7, and then I just went to the doctor today and I'd lost another 10 pounds. So it's like 25 pounds in that area that I've lost in 3 months. And at the first week or first month that I did it, I didn't do anything different. I didn't change my eating habits. I ate whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, on the first month. And that's funny because that's when I saw the most weight. But here's the catch. This shot, I think what it does, this is just speculation, I think it controls or manages your blood sugar, thus controlling cravings, because I'm not near as hungry as I am before this. So I didn't think I was eating that much food. Girl, I was. Like, I eat maybe a fourth of the calories that I ate 3 months ago. So, I didn't change any foods that I was eating on that first month. I was eating the same whatever foods, just significantly less amount. I just wasn't that hungry. The second month, I noticed that I started getting really thirsty. So instead of coffee, Red Bull, Coke, my go-to drinks that I normally would drink on the regular, I switched up to water. I got a Circle water bottle for Christmas, and if you don't know what those are, they're little cartridges that you change at the top and it gives it flavor. And I kind of moved to that first. Then I started really craving just regular plain water, and so I switched from, I love my Red Bull, you guys. I can't give up my Red Bull. So I switched from the regular Red Bull to the sugar-free. That saved me 100 calories, y'all. Like, awesome. Because I was like, I'm drinking most of my calories. So I moved over to water at work and at home, and would only have a Coke maybe on the weekends with my in-laws. So there's that. On the second month. And then this month, I'm really trying to, like, because I'm not very hungry, and my doctor was like, I'm concerned. Like, I told him, I was like, I'm eating ramen noodles for breakfast every day. Like, it's cheap, it's effective, it's quick, it's easy, it's there, done. Mainly because it's so easy and I can eat it at work and just be done. he was like, switch that out for some yogurt, because he was worried about me not getting enough vitamins and minerals from the food that I were eating, like ramen, not nourishing my body enough. So he was like, you know, I told him at nighttime, so I'm eating my ramen in the morning, sugar-free Red Bull, and at nighttime I'm having an average to small size meal with my family or my fiance. That consists of a protein, a starch like mashed potatoes, or rice, and fruits and vegetables, or not really fruits, but vegetables. So he suggested I made the switch to yogurt in the morning. And then tonight I just tried a new smoothie recipe. So I got frozen cherries, a frozen mixed berry, regular whole milk. I was doing it with almond milk this is probably this time last year, and I saw no results. I was using protein powder, peanut butter powder. I can't even remember what all I put in there, but so I think my dog's getting in trouble, so I'm getting sidetracked. So that's my next step, is to count what I'm eating, making small changes, you know, drinking more water, and really just, but I really honestly give most of the credit to the Mounjaro, because it's helped cut back. I never go back for seconds, you guys. And I used to go back for seconds all the time, and probably didn't calculate that into my MyFitnessPal, because I was like, oh yeah, I had a hamburger and french fries, and or I had a piece of pork loin and I went back and got a second piece of pork loin, and I didn't calculate all of that probably. So I say this has been the best decision I've ever made for my weight loss. I started at around 245, 250, and somewhere in there, and then now today I weigh 225. So I am so super excited, you guys. I'll keep giving you updates as we go along. I'll update you next month when I am out of these. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.